Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at NIT KICCHA from 2014 till September 2018. In October 2018, he joined as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering at NIT Andhra Pradesh. Currently, he is holding the charge of Dean Academic Affairs at NIT Andhra Pradesh from January 2025. He is the Presiding Dean of Planning and Development for last 5 years at NIT Andhra Pradesh. He is an advisor to UPSC New Delhi. During his career, he held many administrative responsibilities at the level of department, institute, and the ministry. He completed ongoing sponsored R&D projects sanctioned by SERV DST worth rupees 30 lakhs. He has published around papers in esteemed Q1 journals and published many conferences also. He is also a reviewer for various journals like IEEE, Science Direct, Taylor and Francis, Springer, etc. He has supervised 4 PhD theses and supervising 6 PhD scholars. Okay. I request Professor Amarendra sir to felicitate Dr. N. Jain.
Sir.
Just give applause. So I welcome you, sir, for this today's faculty development program. I request sir to start the session.
Thank you, Dr. Uday. So, good morning to all of you. Mostly initially I just give my thanks to the convener of this program, head of the department, Professor Amarendra M. And I congratulate the coordinator, Dr. Uday, for conducting this FTP. And it's a good move that an institute like University of Karnataka Central University has conducting such programs which enhance the skills of the participants. And I thank all the administrative officials who are directly or indirectly supporting this event. So I need to continue on the same mic, or this works? This only mic? Okay. So before
that 2 arrow marks are there, just like 50 page, 50 page, before that 2 arrow marks. Okay, that's not nice.
So, first of all, I think that there are participants of various grades. Before I start the presentation, I would like to know the participant status. So, most of you are UG students or undergraduate
Scholars and faculty.
Okay, scholars.
Scholars and faculty. This is scholars.
Okay, fine. Basically, we are now going to deal with the core electronics. So I will be starting the concepts from the basic level and I just take up the presentation to the advanced. So because the motto of the presentation should be learners who would be able to initiate their And the researchers or the scholars who are working in this area should have some sort of queries and regarding I will give some answers which will actually clear the hurdles in the ongoing research. So basically, when we talk about the controllers, like now considering these digital controllers, where in the case of power electronics, we have various type of converters or inverters which are being used for various applications. Let us say, if we go for these power electronics, inverters and converters, in the present technology, the most we are using for renewable energy and electric vehicles. So, but what happens, there are various type of controllers that we have been using to control them in the closed loop system, isn't it? So, before we directly jump to the controllers and how they are, we are able to control the various parameters of the inverter converter, I would like to make a small presentation where I would explain some controlling parameters of the inverters and converters, and then we will move to the control strategies and what are the problems of some of the controllers and how can we mitigate in the using some other advanced control strategies. That will be the flow of presentation. So basically, before we go for the applications, we have the inverters and converters, which are the basic use. So there are some technologies which we need to know. So when we talk about the inverters, over the screen you would see the single phase two bridge inverter. So I think the operation is very clear for everyone. So the diagonal switches of S1 and S4 operates, it gives the first half cycle, and diagonal S2 and S3 operates to give the negative half cycle, right? So this is a single phase full bridge inverter. And generally what happens when we talk about the inverters, always we discuss about the input voltage where we supply the DC, and at the same time we talk about the output voltage where we get the AC. So what are the major aspects or major problems that we observe in the case of inverter is, for suppose if you talk about the output voltage, output is not sinusoidal, isn't it? The Z is not sinusoidal, instead it is a square wave. But when we talk about a harmonics, in the case of inverters, the harmonics arises due to because of the nature of its output voltage. So if we just have a simple thing, the basic thing or the basic terminology which we know to know is about the core voltage, because